Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday. It's Friday. It's reasons to be exciting. It's Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. I can't carry a tune for my life, but I love that jingle on Friday morning. So now in today's video, we're going to be talking about Android 11 beta. It is available, and I'm going to answer some questions for those people that, aren't super geeky like some of my friends and me. Nothing bad about that. You know what? Like, this is a learning thing for everyone. I was at that point too where I was watching tons of videos to learn things about Android, and that's where I got to be. I didn't go to college to learn about Android, okay? Everything I picked up over time, over, research and things like that. So, right? You don't have to be in a school setting to learn this stuff. So anyways, guys, Android 11 beta, one of the things that people can understand right now is that the Android 11 beta that's currently available right now is not the public beta, okay? In order to push this thing onto your Android device, you're going to need ADB. You're going to need to have your device's USB debugging and OEM unlock turned on. You're going to need a Windows computer to do that because you're going to use ADB, and you're going to push the Android 11 zip file onto your device and flash the beta software onto your device. And Android Device Bridge, ADB, is what you're going to use to do that. ADB is used for a lot of things. If you've seen like videos talking about how to push custom recovery onto your smartphone, they use ADB to do that. Same method here. There are a lot of videos that will show you guys how to install it and where to get like the core form of ADB. Normally people just install Android Studios because ADB is part of that. Excuse me. Is actually part of Android Studios. But if you just want ADB and you don't want to install like a full Android Studio software onto your computer, there are countless videos. Just do your research, you'll find them, and you can install ADB. Just follow them step by step. Also, OEM unlock, your device. Have that turned on, have USB debugging turned on. Fastest way to get developer options, go into settings, scroll down to about, select that. Where it says Android 10, select that. It's going to open a mini window. Where it says build number, tap that 5 times. You'll enable developer options. To get to developer options, back out of all that, back to the main settings. Go up to system, tap that. Where it says advanced at the bottom, tap that, and then just above system update, you'll see developer options. And there's where you'll toggle on USB debugging, you'll toggle on OEM unlock. And what you're going to do is basically you're going to push this device, you're going to reboot into recovery on your Pixel device, you're going to connect it to the computer that has ADB, you're going to launch a command window. And on the recovery menu, you're going to push update device with ADB, and then you're going to follow the instructions of typing in the ADB command prompts to push that software update over onto your Pixel device. And that's that, right? It sounds a little complicated, but it's really not. It's fairly simple. Just, video tutorials out there that shows you how to flash things onto your Pixel or onto your Android device using ADB. Just follow them very closely and make sure that your confidence is built up so you don't make any, mistakes because of, you being nervous or anything like that, which, this is really hard to screw up. So, again, why are people doing it this way? Isn't there a website that you can get the beta software from? And there is, which is g.co/Android beta. However, again, this version of Android 11 beta that's currently being talked about is not public. This is not for public use, okay? This is the actual, real beta before it hits the beta program for all of us to be beta testers. That won't come till probably after Google I/O, so sometime in May, we'll start seeing, beta preview 1, beta preview 2, and 3, and so on. So, yeah. Question, am I going to put Android 11 beta on my device right now? No, I am not going to. There are several reasons why. Normally when it comes to the Android beta, since I have a Pixel device that allows me access into the beta program, the rule of thumb that I've made for myself is that I'm not going to install Android preview or beta preview until it's preview 4, 5, or even 6. 1, 2, and 3, I don't need to do that. As a matter of fact, when it comes to the Android beta, a lot of Android devices that, say like games, banking apps, and things like that, they're not going to be compatible with the next version of Android until close to about, beta preview 4, 5, or even 6. When it's at 6, it's off to the races. And when it reaches beta 6, the next step is the fully baked version of it. So yeah, that's why I won't install it. Not right now, by ADB sideloading it, and surely not when it's publicly available, when it's in preview 1, 2, or 3, because those is where they're going to be ironing out the bugs. That's what it means to be part of the beta program, is that any deficiencies that the software may have, any bugs, any glitches and things like that that you're experiencing, they want you to report that back to them so they can basically grab an A-log cat of your system and find out what caused that glitch, what caused that bug, so they can go back and fix it. That's the whole point behind the beta program. I think people kind of, forgotten what beta stands for. It doesn't mean it's ready. So when you get frustrated with, Android 11 beta 2 and you're like, oh, Pokemon Go won't launch, screw this thing, it's going to suck. No, it's not. It's not the full-fledged version. It's beta. It's not ready yet. So for me, because I have a lot of apps that I depend on my Android device, that I'm not going to install the beta version until it's about, at preview 4, 5, or 6. That's when a lot of, third-party developers have gotten the APIs to update their application to support the next version of Android. So that's when I will install it and test it out. As I do have certain things here that I need to have it remain function, and it's a headache to install beta, like beta 1, and then like certain apps that I use on a day-to-day don't work. So then I'm like, okay, I'll play around with it for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to go ahead and then exit out of the beta program and get a system update push that's going to put my phone back on Android 10. And then I'm going to have to like go through the whole first time boot up setup all over again. It's just not worth doing all that. So yeah, I will wait until Android 11 Beta 4, and then I will make some videos about Android 11 Beta. There's a lot of people who's going to be making videos about it right now. I don't have another Pixel device to actually just, test beta on that one and then keep my Pixel 3 daily driver as on Android 10. So yeah, I won't be able to do that. But I'm going to say to people out there, it's not something you should rush into. Gotta understand, beta is beta, not fully baked. So if you do decide to go through ADB sideloading Android 11 beta, understand that maybe a good chunk of applications that you have using is not going to work because the APIs for Android 11 has not been given out to third-party developers at this point. So there's gonna be a lot of things that don't work. There's gonna be a lot of bugs, a lot of issues, and things like that you're gonna have to deal with, or you're gonna have to just completely go back to Android 10. And that's a whole pain in the butt to do that. So, but anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I just shared with you guys. And if you guys enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you made it all the way to this point, hashtag Android R Beta. And yeah, I'll know you've seen it all the way through. If you just found my channel and subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate that. You can hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload another video. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video again. And so yeah, that's it. Happy Aloha Friday, and mahalo for watching. Aloha.
Let me out, I'm stuck in your pocket.